This is FIBA Podcast. Thank you for joining us in our morning daily devotion.
Greetings. Welcome to part 3 and episode 3 on the series of the secrets of spiritual warfare. In the previous episode, we looked at the significance of the breastplate of righteousness. In this episode, we look at the third element in chapter 6 verse 15, the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Do you notice the put-on language that appears again? Feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 14 started with, "Stand firm then by putting on the full armor of God." And throughout the passage of the armor of God, when we talk about each of the elements, the put-on language comes again and again. In this particular verse, we are encouraged to fit our feet with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. We all know the significance of the right footwear for the right occasion. Do a little research on the history of footwear. You'll notice that it probably has a much earlier discovery date than any other invention we may deem essential. Whether to enable us to run from danger or give us a good footing in battle, footwear has always played a vital role and has been significant in its importance. In modern times, we enjoy the luxury of having a footwear for every purpose and occasion. Shoes for running, walking, hiking, biking, work boots, formal wear, and the technology that governs each is detailed. Anti-slip features, waterproofing, different types of soles. Each footwear categories have a certain kind of readiness that is inbuilt in order to serve their purposes well. Ephesians 6:15 says that there is a certain kind of readiness that comes as a result of the gospel's impact. There is a certain readiness for the service of the things of God that uniquely equips a Christian soldier for the works of righteousness and truth. Why is this important? If you've been following the past 2 episodes, you probably guessed the reason. It's because the entities of verse 12 have no affiliation with the gospel. Neither rulers, nor authorities, nor the powers of this dark age, nor the spiritual forces, none of them support the gospel. In fact, they oppose it. Do you notice in Paul's journeys how each time he made his appeal before kings or judges, whenever he shared the gospel, the rulers conveniently ordered the steps of his trial based on what profit they would get. None of them really cared about the gospel that Paul so readily talks about and goes into detail in each of these discussions on trial. The gospel is the message about Jesus Christ. The world, legal, and religious systems all decidedly crucified the embodiment of truth and righteousness, and therefore are not fans of his gospel. But the Christian is a Christian because of the gospel, which Romans 1:16 says is the power of God unto salvation for him who believes. It is only through the power of the gospel that we are saved and we gain an identity as a child of God. The gospel was given so that those of us who sat in the land of darkness have seen a marvelous great light and have been redeemed as a result of it. Any ministry that doesn't have the good news of turning sinners into righteous at its heart is illegitimate. Having started with the gospel, the Christian can only continue his or her spiritual lifespan on this earth with the same. We are to equip our feet with the readiness that comes with the gospel every day. As crucial as the footwear is for a Roman soldier in battle, notice that as he strides through the streets of Rome, his footwear is distinct and different from the sandals of everyday life. There's readiness that equips him for his duties. See you in the next one.
Dear listener, we are here to stand with you in your time of need. We want to pray with you and for your prayer request. Do you need someone to talk to? We are here for you. Call us or send a message at +91 636 425 2164 +91 636 425 2164. God bless you.